Dashboard. What is this? Why do I have this? Mm-hmm. There you go. Mm-hmm.
We have our first viewer.
Hi. Hello, first viewer. Let's... I should have put a title to the... Hi. How are you? So I usually start the live stream with a pool survey, and I just put my pool survey in there. If you would like to share where you're from, please put your answer in the multiple choice question. So there's nothing specific in there, just the continent where your country belongs. Oh, Mr. Perfect, hi. How are you? So for those who are new, Tamilara-san, hello. Thank you for being here. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Good, thank you for asking. How are you? That's great to hear, Mr. Perfect. So for those who are new to our channel, we are originally from the Philippines and currently living in Canada. And also we share videos or places here in Canada that we have visited. Right now, it is more concentrated here in Alberta, particularly in the Bow Valley area, with a focus in Calgary. And also, if you are a cat lover, then Wednesdays at 6 p.m. will be your time since we are posting some video clips of our cats. And then we do this live stream from time to time, and then I pick one topic and then we discuss and then we share our thoughts about it. So if that is something that you like, please subscribe to our channel, help us with the algorithm of YouTube and help us grow. So, Gabrielle's blog, thank you. Good luck to you too. Um, yes, Tamil Larasan. We are currently in Canada. Okay, let me just translate your comment.
Oh, in Tamil it means hello or greetings.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Banakam. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Let us know in the comments, Tamil Larasan, if we've pronounced it correctly. Vanakam, what language is that?
Tamil.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. And so, we've heard about the name of the language, but we don't know how to speak them. But you are welcome to comment in your own language. We will just translate them here, and we will just answer in English. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, as I've said earlier, we do pick one topic every night. So, for tonight's topic, we will talk about Filipino idioms. So, what is idioms, Marky?
So idioms is a figure of speech. Sorry about that. I didn't prepare.
I put Marky on the spot.
It's basically just idiom, like a figures of speech, a group of words.
Yeah. And usually these idioms, sometimes these are our guiding principles maybe, and it some of the wisdoms in the idioms are sometimes practiced by Filipinos.
I mean, every culture has its own version of idioms.
Yes. So anyways, let's see what we have here for our idioms. So we have how many?
I think we got 10.
We have 10. So anyways, after these idioms, if you want to extend our conversation, you can also put your suggestions of whatever topic you would like to discuss after this, and we might dive into that topic. NTR Royal, hello. Um, Good, thank you for asking. How are you? If you are new to our channel, I think this is the first time that I've seen you in the comments. Please subscribe. Okay. So first idioms that we have is so we say it in a way like nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. And I think this has an equivalent in English as well. It says God provides mercy, but man must do the work. So it emphasizes that while divine help is available, personal effort is necessary to achieve your goals. And it encourages self reliance alongside faith. Do you agree with that, everybody? That you have to do your hard work to achieve your goals. You just cannot sit there and wait for a miracle to come. It doesn't rain money, right?
Divine intervention.
Yeah.
Or let us know if you have anything that is similar to that idioms or proverb. Because I know every culture has one.
Yes. So the origin of that idiom is that it is rooted in the Philippines' strong Catholic heritage. So as you may know, the Philippines is mostly the main religion in the Philippines is Roman Catholic. So it is rooted in that Filipino heritage. So it reflects the blend of spirituality and the practicality of Filipino culture. And it likely become popularized during the Spanish colonial era, and that is between 1565 to 1898, when Catholicism became widespread in our country. So, for example, um, we will give you like a scenario. For example, you are praying for success, but it's not working, um, or you're not working hard, you're just praying hard. So, it that situation would remind you of this idiom, because praying hard is really not enough for you to get what you want in life. You have to work for it. Okay, so thank you, thank you. This is the first time that I've seen you in our live stream as well. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. So, anyways, we have 10 Filipino idioms here, and if there is a topic that you would like for us to talk tonight, if you would like for us to share some thoughts about certain topics or certain things, let us know in the comments and we will tackle them after this. So, next, another idiom would be, ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa paroroonan. So in English, that means he who does not look back at where he came from will not reach his destination. So this idiom, you should not take this literally. The meaning of this is that it stresses the importance of remembering one's roots, heritage. You have to be grateful with the success that you have and account that to where you came from. And of course, humility is very important to achieve your goals and to achieve success. So yes, so the origin of this is with our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. And for those who doesn't know or is curious to know who Dr. Jose Rizal is, we have a long form video that features him. Um, so we featured him because there is a monument here in Alberta. It is the only monument of Jose Rizal here in Western Canada, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yes. So we went to that monument in Airdrie. It's just, I think, less than 30-minute drive from Calgary. And so we went there and featured that monument in our video, and we talked about some little details about Dr. Jose Rizal. So yeah. So anyways, oh hi, funny insight and insightful. Uh Taylor, how do you read the last name?
Is it
La-
Lavoy?
Lavoy.
Not sure.
Lavo.
He's correct as a Taylor if I only
Yes.
read your last name.
Yes, please. So yeah, going back, as I was saying, this idiom is attributed to Dr. Jose Rizal. Um, it reflects the Filipino values of family, community, and respect for heritage. So it emerged in the context of 19th century nationalism, encouraging Filipinos to honor their cultural identity. So I think this is not the word from Jose Rizal, right?
It is from Jose Rizal.
I was thinking of another one like ahigit pa sa.
Yeah, those are one of his more prominent proverbs or quotes, but that's
Yeah.
actually one of his quotes as well.
Okay, but it's kind of related to this.
It's different.
What was that again?
Ang hindi marunong magmahal sa sariling wika ay mahigit pa sa malansang isda. So it basically translates to those who do not love their own native tongue or their own language is worse than a stinky fish. I know it doesn't make
Yes.
sense, but
So yeah, so it's like he just encourages us to love our language. It could be because we are colonized by the Spaniards for a long time, and in the Philippines during those times, if you know how to speak Spanish, you are considered elite. And it
yeah,
could be that most Filipinos, of course, human as we are, we would want to be seen as someone who has elevated in life. So yeah, for most Filipinos, maybe they they love learning or speaking other language because of that colonial mentality. So we love to um, learn other language, and it is a bragging right if you are able to actually speak Spanish or English in the Philippines. So it could be that um, so yeah, that might be the reason of why Jose Rizal said that. Puran, hello. Good morning, good evening here. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. What happened? Oh, yes, that
that
is
was a
a
terrible day for not only
yes.
probably for Filipinos but for the entire for the rest of Canada. I just
Yes.
hope that
And it,
everyone who are victims of that incident get justice or receive justice.
and recovers from the loss and emotional and mental um stress
Strain
or yeah.
caused by the situation.
Yes. Taylor is saying hi again. So, anyways, for example, or example use of this, so a successful person who forgets their humble beginnings might be cautioned with this idiom. So, if you are successful, always, um, part of the Filipino culture is that you always have to attribute it to where you came from. Jared, I agree. Oh,
Oh, your or Jared is probably a Canadian as well.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Are you from Canada, Jared? Um, okay. So next would be number three or third idiom. Kung may tinanim, may aanihin. So in English translation, it says if you plant, you will harvest. But again, the same as the previous idiom, please do not take this literally. The meaning of this idiom is that your efforts will yield results. It's like the other, the idiom that is equivalent to this in English is you reap what you sow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, it emphasizes the value of hard work and the cause and effect. So, of course, if you worked hard, the result would be that you will gain more than those who work less. So, yeah. So, for the origin of this idiom, it is derived from the Philippines Agricultural Society, where rice farming and planting are central to our life. So this idiom draws from the literal experience of farmers and became a metaphor for life's reward. So maybe I was imagining it was just like a formal conversation of some farmers, and yeah, like if you plant something, then you will harvest something when the harvesting time comes. So yeah, Jimmy John, you're here. I am a firm believer that you will get out what you put in. Yes, that is what this idiom means as well. So as I was saying earlier, it doesn't rain money, so if you want more money, you gotta work hard
Or
for
if you
it.
want to go somewhere, take the first step.
Yes. If you want to see the world, if you want to see other parts of the world, well, you have to book that flight and go to that place, because sitting Sitting in the corner will not bring you there. Christian Alves. Hello.
Anyone new to the channel, please subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe. Okay, and we have 10 idioms here only. If you want to talk more or
so chime in or add any idioms or proverbs from your country
yes,
or from your culture, please feel free
yes,
to do so.
that too. And if you would like for us to talk about something else after this, then put that in the comment section and we will dive into that. Let's see. We have now 11 votes in our pool survey. 82% are from America. Oh, there's none in Asia? 9% from both Europe or Africa or Australia or Oceania or Antarctica. Um, yes, exactly. You gotta learn as well because information evolves, and as right now, um, there's a lot of changes because of the fast technological advancement that we are currently experiencing. So, what you might know now might not be applicable in the near future. So, you gotta continue learning so that you will be effective in what you are, in what you do.
Yeah, or get with the times. Like,
Mm-hmm.
can you imagine a couple of years ago, like artificial intelligence is not a thing. Like right now, there's a couple of like white collar jobs that can easily be replaced by AI. So
Yeah.
get with the times, I would
Yeah.
say.
And jobs have become easier as well because we have AI to analyze for us.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Ooh, I was thinking of like another topic. What do you think would be a job that cannot be replaced by AI?
Construction.
Yes, right?
Unless AI learns to what manufacture robots that can do menial tasks. So,
Oh yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
probably take a year because like some factories in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
some parts of the more progressive countries in Asia uses robots to manufacture, so that's why they have eliminated menial labor.
Yeah.
Nail salon. well, well, it'll probably take a couple of time because like apparently like a 3D printer can do like fake nails
Yeah.
in less than amount of time.
Oh, I like this, Jared. Comedy.
Oh, comedy, exactly. I mean,
Yes.
you can't replicate human humor.
Yes.
Exactly. I would
Yes.
agree on that, Jared Halbrook.
Yes. Yeah, Jimmy. AI cannot touch the human spirit, cannot touch passion yet.
Except Jimmy,
Yes.
if we were to believe Terminator in the Matrix, they might not be able to touch human spirit, but they can break human spirit.
Yeah, stand-up comedy. Perfume taster. Taster! Tester, yeah. Okay, yeah. True, perfume tester. You cannot make them human. Yeah, exactly. What else? Oh, now we are just pivoting to another
Oh yeah,
topic
I
now.
think this is a more fun, more engaging topic for our peeps.
Yeah. What else? What else, everybody?
I mean, despite AI advancements in AI, they can't replicate writing,
Oh yeah.
like screenplay, poetry, as much
Yes.
as what AI is becoming sophisticated. But you'd know if something is written by a computer.
I don't know what that six means.
Oh, back. Okay, like you're six, you're back.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, okay, yeah. Not
Not yet.
Mark is more like an associate.
Yes, I am an associate. I mean, I'm more of a team player than a team lead. Exactly.
Yeah. Anything else? Like what else can
AI
an
can't
AI
replace.
cannot replace? It's more like yeah. Cause yeah, it might give us an idea if AI cannot replace that job. So maybe then we should
We
start.
should probably learn that job.
Yeah. It's like look at whatever this is. You seem nice. Thank you,
Thank
Jared
you,
Holbrook.
Jared.
And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Bye bye. Gotcha. I now get it. Okay. Let's see here. Um oopsie.
Yeah, I feel like AI can't replace farming. At least for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least for now.
Yeah.
Oh, funny insightful is a good
Wine
yeah,
connoisseur.
wine connoisseur.
Yes.
Because I know, I mean, I read an article probably a couple of months ago. AI took one of the bar exams for becoming a lawyer and it managed to pass. So I would say probably lawyers are not safe from AI.
Yeah. And in relation to that stand-up comedy, therapist,
Yeah,
like counselors,
exactly.
because of course AI doesn't have emotions. They
Yeah,
don't have emotional
it
intelligence.
can't replicate human connection. Oh,
Yes.
Jimmy John is about to leave. It's bedtime for him. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Jimmy
okay.
John.
Thank you.
Sleep well.
Yeah, sleep well. I know for a fact that my job will no longer exist in the next five. Oh, yeah. So you better prepare for retirement, funny and insightful. Just travel the world, save and travel the world.
Or probably go to some countries who are AI what?
Internet, internet, no internet,
Yeah, or does not
off the
what? Or
grid.
not what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Like not tech savvy
Mm-hmm.
or advanced.
Yeah. Go off the grid and impress the people there. um, planning to buy.
Oh,
Wow.
look at you. Oh, wow.
Wow, that's the dream.
It's actually that's the real flex. Like having your own land,
Yes.
getting to live like without, being slave to a corporate
Yes.
structure.
Yes. I'll stay a while longer. Gee.
Jeez. Char lang. Char.
Yeah, charlang.
Charot.
Yeah, anyways. Yeah, when I was younger, I tend to gravitate more to city life, to having that uh
The excitement of living in the urban jungle.
yes, and also a fast-paced life. But as I grow old, I realized that living in a remote area where you have like a large house, and then you have like you grow what you
Or
eat.
a homestead.
Yeah, a homestead. That is something that I crave for now already. So yeah, I think as you grow old, you change your perspective. It becomes simpler. You want a simpler things in life for as long as you're comfortable, you have what you need, and you have a little. You can provide for what you want as well. I think that's really a dream, or maybe
Yeah.
I'm just excited for retirement already.
Yeah, I mean, we are at the point where we would like to get out of the rat race.
Yes.
However, we have hobbies and hobbies require money. So
Yes, and we have pets. We
we have
have
pets that we need to
Obi
make sure
and
that they
Ori
survive.
and Lily that we have to make sure that we are giving them a good life. Rajendra Kumar, hello. funny and inside. My cousin is a DevOps development operation.
DevOps, developer operations. Let
Yeah,
us know
or
if that's correct.
engineer.
Okay.
Yeah. Engine for a Fortune 25 organization, and she says that AI replacing 60 to 80% of mid-level job is going to be a reality in the next 30 months.
What the hell?
Oh
I mean, it
gosh.
makes sense. It makes sense because, like, in my company that I'm currently working for right
Mhm.
now, although there's a need for us to, of course, like work, like there's a need for a human touch, but there's the company is slowly introducing automation of
Yes.
repetitive tasks or repetitive questions,
Yes.
probably to down the line. Probably they're looking into downsizing because, of course,
Mhm.
it's way cheaper to have robots, automation than to, pay for,
Yes.
humans who would probably
Yes.
unionize.
Yeah, and for us as well, the company is looking on how to use AI to improvise to improve our process, or how we can incorporate it with our processes. And right now they prefer to use AI softwares or programs that incorporate that incorporates AI into it.
Mhm.
So yeah. The best topic to discuss will be, what are we good at to make a living if not for the current job? YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. I hope you're good at YouTube. Oh,
Yeah,
George
yeah.
Spitz is here.
Hi, George Pitts. Yes,
Much love
much
as
love.
well.
Yeah. Yeah. The rate of technological revolution is so faster. Took 30 years for computers to catch up, 20 years for smartphones, 5 years for social media, and 1.5 years for
That I
AI.
agree. And
Yeah.
it's so eerily threatening to see how fast AI
Yeah.
evolves this past few months. Like I
Yes.
remember a year ago when you provide a prompt on AI about create a realistic image of a
Yeah.
person, blah blah blah, this and that, prompt
Yeah.
prompt prompt. It will give you like a ridiculous render. But
Yes.
right now, it's slowly
Super
blurring the
fast.
lines between artificial and reality.
Yeah.
AI has
And
become increasingly, I would say,
intelligent.
intelligent or hopefully not self-aware because
Yeah.
oh geez, no.
Yeah, and I just realized recently that you can actually upload a spreadsheet with a bunch of information, and you let AI analyze them, and they can actually
Yes, so that
analyze.
would be the death of the white collar person or white collar job down the line
Yes.
if companies would learn that, okay, I can do
Yeah.
this with AI. We don't
Yeah.
need more people.
George Beats, AI is the devil, automation is the downfall of society. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
anyone
it could
have
be.
seen The
Yeah.
Matrix and Terminator.
Yeah. There's this one video clip that I've watched, like an old man being asked, what's the most wrong thing that was invented in the world, and he says computers.
Mm-hmm. Well, how is
Yeah,
that? Why does he think that is the
it took
case?
it took the job of a lot of people.
I mean,
It made the job easier, but it increased the unemployment rate.
yeah, that is why it's important for us to get with the times,
Mm-hmm.
know what is the current trend in order for us to survive in an increasingly evolving
Mm-hmm.
professional environment.
Yeah. Yeah. I work in finance, as you know. You don't need accountants or auditors in end-to-end ERP data systems. Yeah. Maybe in the future, CPAs will make it like it's gonna be hard for them
Yeah, it's
to
going to
look
be what
for a job. It's not the dream job anymore.
exactly, or being a lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't know about doctors though. I think you still need that human touch with doctors. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if they're probably.
Especially for surgeries. I'm not sure if I can.
However, I've seen a video where they develop like an automated like what a goop like similar to what you see in Venom visual
Mm-hmm.
effects that they'll just what inject that to your body. That
Mm-hmm.
foreign item that artificial intelligence will try to catch whatever foreign or what needs to be eliminated in your body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if anyone will be comfortable doing that.
Yeah, George Pitts. It took so many jobs. People are becoming lazy. Yeah. And yeah, ever since I tried using AI, I've become lazy to to think and be creative.
Yeah, I feel like I've become more complacent because
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
not.
AI can do a better job. Let the AI do it.
Yeah, or probably the critical analysis or critical thinking part
Mm,
has slowly being removed from you because you have
mm,
become what dependent or a lot
mm.
reliant on AI, which
Yeah.
is not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Jimmy John, there's a line in Terminator where, as Arnold said, it is in your nature to destroy each other. So maybe AI is good for the human race. Ah, that's some wisdom in there.
Yeah, so that is why you have to always say please and thank you to AI because when the robot surprises, they know that you're polite.
Yeah, and remember, AI knows everything about you. With all those questions, I think they would figure out how you
Or
think.
probably your computer, your smartphone knows more about you than you know yourself.
Hmm.
Because apparently, as we probably already know, our smartphones are monitoring our activities.
Mm. Yes, you need just four entry level guys instead of five mid level and 24 entry guys and three senior leaders. Everything can be replaced by four entry level guys and a good enough AI.
Yeah, or probably just remove the pencil pushers and just,
Mm-hmm.
us, the middle level, mid level guys, they increase our salary because we're the ones doing the heavy lifting
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day.
Yeah. You Marky 100%. My immediate boss is a CPA with 8 years experience, and due to AI, she's almost getting pushed out because her task of review, vetting, and approving is now getting automated.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez, it
that's
must suck.
sad.
Yeah, must be an absolute bummer for her, for your
Yeah.
boss.
George Pitts, but it can't do a better job, guys. It can only do it faster. Yes. But for now, maybe in the future, because before, AI is not this good as it is right now. So maybe it's just a matter of time that it would be able to do a better job than us
Some
in some
capacity.
capacities, yeah. In some
I mean, I
professions.
can't fault some people because there's also an article that I came across just this week that there's like for the first time probably in many years,
Mm-hmm.
more people are buying those dumb phones, like the ones that we have in the past, like those analog phones,
I actually
Nokia's.
wanted to go back to that.
People are going
It's
back to
more
the
fun.
to the simpler times because
Yeah.
nowadays we are drowned in a sea of distractions, sea of
Mm-hmm.
notifications, emails, social
Mm-hmm.
media.
Yeah.
I mean, it removes us from the present, and I mean, it's kind of disingenuous for us to say because, of course, we're on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to be in a digital platform as well. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, like, yeah, I mean, a year, well, I would understand people to yearn for the simpler days.
Mm-hmm. Um, but Jimmy John, I'm still in the typewriter age manual. The first time that I've seen a typewriter was when I was like 6 years old. I was super amazed. Like it's a skill to be able to change ribbons in
Exactly.
typewriters.
Or I mean, those older typewriters, you would need at least some level of strength for you to be
Mm,
able to press those keys. You need to
yeah.
exert a certain amount of effort.
Imagine having
Your pinky.
this pinky have to be able to press together with the other keys.
And funny that you mentioned that, Jimmy John, because like just nearly 5 years ago, before I moved here in Canada, like my previous job in the Philippines, I used to work for the government. We still use typewriters in filling out forms. I kind of enjoy it. I don't
Hmm.
know.
It can do a better job than I can. But in fairness, I'm dumb. No, you're
You
not.
are. You're selling yourself short.
Yes. Single for
For her life. I don't know. How do I read your handle?
yeah, just hi.
Hi, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe.
George Peets, I did an AI video. I had to edit it so heavily because AI does not have discretion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it does, I would say, a good job in making things look what glittery or fancy, but
Mm,
it doesn't capture that specific human I would say. So it'll probably just provide you with a sizzle reel of what it
mm,
thinks it looks
mm,
nice or what catchy.
mm. Jimmy John, I can still type 80 words a minute, error free, without looking at the keys. Wow,
Oh,
that
geez.
is a skill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the first time I learned how to type was when I was in the university. We have this one course that we have to pass, like keyboarding, and we use typewriters. And I think that if you have learned typing in typewriters, you are way faster to type in
A
this
keyboard, yeah,
keyboard.
because it requires less effort.
Yes. And yeah, the learning that you have, like the effort that you have in typing in the typewriter is much higher compared to just typing in here. So if you carry that practice from typewriter to this keyboard, then I think you would be able to type better. But the only nuisance would be that you press the keyboard harder. So it's like when you're typing, it seems that you're mad. Like,
Yeah, your muscle memory probably.
yeah. Funny and insight. What to say that an AI visualization tool can create a video of Shiny and Marky with a learned LLM about Philippines and Calgary? You can automate streams with input from LLM. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost
Oh.
there. I mean, have you read about that news about the French lady who got scammed by a guy who sends her picture, an AI picture of Brad Pitt? She got scammed millions, guys. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
Look it up.
Wow.
She was so convinced that she was having this long distance relationship with
Mm,
Brad Pitt. It was one of the scammers. And
mm,
apparently, the I would say the hard part is that she's married
mm-hmm.
and she was under the belief that she is what cheating with Brad Pitt and she is ready to leave her husband, and then it is a comedy after comedy. It's an error after error as we go along with the story. So I don't know. If you want to know about that story, look for that.
Funny
Like
and insightful. I've heard of it.
yeah. It's like how, lady? So I would
Oh
say
gosh.
AI is a godsend for what professional scammers. I'd say.
Wow. You have to be extra wiser during these times. You have to be able to know
Yeah.
better.
I mean, it can replicate. It can replicate voices. AI, I know because I've used some of those AI features that can replicate your voice.
Mm,
I mean, it would be very beneficial if you know another language. I
mm,
hope, unless
yeah.
if that AI can also replicate your
Mm,
language or your native tongue. So,
yeah.
if that happens, we're screwed.
Ready, Adav? Hello, good morning to you. Good evening here. Funny and insightful. 80 words a minute is stenographer. That job no longer exists. Level
Exactly.
expertise.
I remember back in the day was when I was in college, it is a requirement for you to be able to type X amounts of words in a typewriter. Like even employers would require that. So you should be able to type this amount of words.
Mm,
But right now it has become so lenient
mm,
because of automation.
yeah. Funny and insightful said 9 out of 10 probabilities that the scammer was an Indian.
Or probably a Nigerian. Do you recall the Nigerian prince scam before? A lot of people fell into that. That was actually a very famous scam as well.
Mm. Uh, Jimmy John, the young people in my office are always amazed when they hear me type. They will come around and see if it's real. Then they discover I'm writing criticism of them.
That's one way to troll them, Jimmy.
Marky, remember
Oh
deepfake?
yes, yeah, deepfake. I mean, deepfake is still it's more what sophisticated nowadays.
Hmm.
Jeez.
Jimmy John, that's right, funny. That's yeah. Okay.
Like,
Oops, where am I? So next job would be spiritual leaders.
okay, all right.
Would you would you agree, spiritual leaders? But I can make that Indian scammer joke because you know why? Don't ban me.
I'm
Like for example when Marky, of course Marky is bald, he can make bald jokes.
yeah, I get the pass.
Yeah, he
I,
got the
I, I can I
pass.
can make a bald joke amongst my fellow bad bald gentlemen because of course when you're part
Yeah.
of the community you got a
You're
pass.
yeah, exactly.
And we can
Chinandun.
only talk shiz about our own community. But
Yeah.
if someone talks scathing remarks that
Yeah.
are not
We
part of the
might be
community,
canceled by
yeah.
this group of people. Okay. Yeah, spiritual leaders providing existential guidance or faith-based support, of course. Because that one involves deep human experience. Does look a little like Edwin San Juan. You know that?
I don't know. Oh, Filipino comedian. Oh,
Oh.
I see what you're getting. I mean, funny enough, because one of my uncles look like this guy.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Hi, Chinadurai. Hello. In India. Okay. Would you agree that teachers cannot be replaced by AI? I would say maybe
Probably at a certain
preschool,
age, preschool.
preschool
Yeah.
teachers.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree because kids, or especially toddlers or anyone from that gentle age, needs a nurturing figure.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Chinadura, if you're new, please subscribe.
Funny that that spiritual leaders was included in that list,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know if you guys watch Futurama,
Mm-hmm.
one of those adult themed cartoons or animation.
Mm-hmm.
One of those characters, a robot, has become a spiritual leader as well. So maybe in the future we will have
Oh.
robot spiritual leaders.
Yes, Chinadurai, we are husband and wife. Yeah, and the next would be um artists and writers. I don't think so. Writers, I'm already asking AI to improve my
Yeah,
writing.
I mean, Hollywood has admitted to using AI nowadays. Like
Yeah.
one of the Oscar-nominated films from last year or from this year openly admitted to using AI.
Yeah.
So they're on their way there.
Yeah. I might write my own script, but I would always ask AI to improve them for accuracy, most especially. So, yeah. The AI become a spiritual leader is when AI will get sentient because spirituality is abstract.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say.
Nice to meet you too, Chinadurai. Please subscribe again. I'm I sound like a broken recorder by asking it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Also, I think the first thing that AI would replace, or probably has already replaced,
mhm.
in the writing profession, are copy editors.
Mhm.
Because you don't need copy editors to check your grammar nowadays. You just,
Mhm.
copy and paste what you have
Mhm.
written,
Mhm.
ask AI to grammar check,
Mhm.
coherence check,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Yeah. Next would be the first responders, like the firefighters. Do you
Hmm.
agree?
I know. Maybe, but I came
Maybe
across,
AI can't, but robots
yeah,
can replace them.
probably robots because I see in China, of course, China. I mean, they probably live. They're probably 100 years advanced from us, from the
Yeah.
rest of the world.
Yeah.
They're starting to use robots in fighting fires.
Yeah. Drone-based firefighting would be common.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drone
Yeah.
based, exactly.
Yeah.
Or probably because we are in the verge of producing humanoid robots.
Mm-hmm.
So those risky rescue operations,
Mm-hmm.
especially during fires, if there's anyone trapped in a building while the building is crumbling under fire,
Mm-hmm.
that could probably be, performed by humanoid robot
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah. What about cooks? I've seen like chefs. I've seen a robot somewhere in Asia. It could be in China or Japan. Um a chef robot like cooking pancit.
It's probably they can do the cooking measurement. I mean, but on the level of like what's the word? What's the idea that I'm trying to convey?
Because you can program the robot
To
to
measure.
to measure and to move a certain way. You just have to arrange your kitchen in a way that is uh consistent with how the robot is being programmed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it would still need human element to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
But once that's figured out, maybe the robots can.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, I thought of another job. Like they're robots maintenance operator. Maintenance associate.
Yeah,
Yeah. Robotics maintenance associate. Is that a job right now?
maybe in some parts of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, John Kelly's here. John Kelly's like a robotic kitchen has been created
Created.
already.
Yes.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think I came across
Mm.
that news in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Japan, some restaurants or coffee shops would rather have robots because, of course,
Mm.
you don't have to pay for wages. You
Mm-hmm.
only have this one-time investment of 200K.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay for health benefits, other
Yes.
benefits, and that robot doesn't call for day offs or sick days.
Yes.
You have an employment 24/7.
Yeah, and you don't pay them monthly salaries and benefits.
Exactly. They don't. They will never unionize,
Yeah.
except if we are living in the age of the Matrix or Terminator. Then
Jimmy John, for packaged pancit, yes. To duplicate your mom's magic, no.
hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Funny and insightful at Marky. Do you remember iRobot?
Yes, I do. I like that film.
iRobot was a dystopian fiction set in 2034, 9 years away from today. Oh, so maybe that movie is a manifestation of the future.
I mean, if you look at what was Elon Musk humanoid robots called again, Optimus,
Yeah.
it suspiciously looks like the robots from iRobots.
Mm.
The design.
If I remember it correctly, that humanoid cost $30,000,
Yeah.
and then it can do everything for you, like for the chores and all those things. So I want that robot.
I could probably have the robot Optimus walk Lily. Walk Lily. Or Optimus feed Obi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe edit the video,
Yeah, or
please.
probably have the Optimus do the shooting for us.
Film us, Optimus. Oh gosh, funny. Optimus is so good and similar to Iron
Yeah,
Man.
they're suspiciously similar. I think when the R&D team of Elon Musk were doing the research on how the robots will look like, they probably watch iRobots. It's not
Mm,
far off.
yeah. Maybe that is the inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours and my job as a hobby is going to get
Yeah,
replaced by
we're probably
AI.
going to have humanoid laundry, what's it, laundry attendant.
Here, deep. Oh, Mark, you're replaced by a robot. Yeah. So there's another one here, if you agree. Diplomats and negotiators. Would you agree that it wouldn't be able to, AI wouldn't be able to replace this?
Oh, funny
Oh,
second thing.
buffering?
Okay.
Oh
This
no.
is a sign that the AI probably doesn't like us discussing, talking. What?
We are unraveling their secrets or their
Yeah,
plans for the future.
they don't like us talking smack against them.
Oh, it's better now, he
Okay,
said.
correct. Sorry, AI lords.
Okay. Yeah, diplomats, would you agree? Like, they would navigate complex international conflicts or interpersonal conflicts, require subtle social cues, cultural understanding, and trust building. Um, I don't know. I think I think at some extent it would be able to replace diplomats and negotiators because AIs doesn't have feelings, and sometimes um, what conflicts is being created by the emotions that have proliferated among the diplomats. Maybe they have personal opinions about the other person or other diplomats from another country. So I think it would be good if emotions are removed in terms of negotiation. So AI would be very good with that. That's just what I'm thinking.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. And there's this one quote that I've encountered before. It says that wars are created because of the indifference between two individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree? Maybe in the past, like the kings
Yeah,
in the
probably.
um yeah. Debate with AI and you'll lose every single time for sure.
I mean, you would lose every time. Like AI could probably find your dirt in what,
Yeah.
less than a second or milliseconds,
Mm.
and it can probably provide you a litany of facts or resources faster than you can ever imagine.
Yeah. Uh, funny and insight facts don't care about feelings, shiny. At the level of diplomats, they don't work on emotions, but on international strategy. But honestly, I sometimes debate with AI and it's scarily good. Yes. And yeah, that's what I was thinking. Since AI doesn't have that touch of emotion,
They're detached.
yeah, they're more
More.
detached than humans because no matter what you said, those diplomats, they just try to remove the emotions and they just hide it. But we can't deny the fact that sometimes the decisions that people make are sometimes there's emotions involved in there.
Okay.
We can only try, but for AI, absolutely zero emotions in there.
Yeah, and probably just gonna base on rationality, based
Yes,
on
and the
the
facts.
probabilities and
Yeah,
outcomes that are more
yeah, they would
favorable.
just rely on facts 100%.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
Doesn't have that yeah,
the
emotional
human the
anchor,
human emotion element.
human anchor, I would say.
Yeah. All it has to do is look my search history and
Exactly.
I am going to fail. Today morning I search if I can grow a seed. If I take mud and water with seed in my belly button, why would you why would you do that
I
even?
mean, we do the craziest random search every now and then. Like something just crosses out of your mind, like a brain fart or something, and then you have your smartphone, and then you just search that on what, Google.
I'm a weirdo.
I mean, we all have those moments. Fun, insightful. You're not alone.
Okay.
Like there was this time that I had this fascination with serial killers, true crime
Tampo cannot.
documentaries.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy John. Tampo cannot be replaced by
Oh,
AI.
exactly.
True.
I would be scared in my pants if AI starts to feel tampo.
Oh, good luck. Good luck to the person they make tampo.
Yeah.
And funny and insightful, if you don't know tampo, what's tampo in English?
I don't know what's the English equivalent for tampo. This is
I
a
can't.
problem with Filipino words that has no literal equivalent in English.
Yeah.
Tampo
Tampo.
meaning
It's like you
what
feel
the heck?
indifferent because you were left out, kind of thing.
So it's probably like grouchy. You know how Google translated tampo sultry. This is not the exact word.
Silent treatment, yes, silent treatment as well. Yeah. That's one of the actions that manifests.
Or
Uh,
huff or displeasure.
yes. Silent treatment is one of those things that a person has tampo with you.
Like that is how they
Yes,
manifest or
that's how they
sulking.
manifest. Yeah. But I don't know what's the right word for tampo in
I
English.
mean, we can only think of equivalents, but not exactly the literal translation.
Yeah. Anyways, um, let's see what we have here. Community organizers building grass fostering community cohesion involves deep empathy, local knowledge, and adaptive leadership in messy human
Yeah,
contexts.
that I would agree.
Yeah.
I think that profession is safe for now.
For now.
For now, probably in the next 15 to 20 years.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all the jobs that we have that cannot be replaced by AI. Um, Maybe we can pivot back to our original
Yeah.
topic.
I mean, I kind of like the discussion though. Like we're
Yeah,
just
me
winging it.
too. Me too. I am more
We're just ping
um
pong from one discussion to another.
yes.
Totally unrelated. Totally unrelated.
But I think we have discussed this before.
Yeah, I think we discussed
Yeah,
that
we
before.
touched this
But
topic
not
before.
as probably as what vibrant as the discussion that we have right now.
Yeah. Is it the same topic? Jobs that cannot be replaced by AI?
I think so.
Okay. So I started at number 3, so we still have 6. After we discussed 3 models of ChatGPT came out.
What the
They are
hell?
listening. So what are those models? Funny and insightful. Okay, so while you are typing in there, I'm gonna mention another Filipino idiom. Ang sakit ng kalingkingan, ramdam ng buong katawan. So the English translation of this is the pain of the little finger is felt by the whole body. So again, this is not to be construed literally. Um, but the meaning of this idiom is that a problem affecting one part of a group or family impacts everyone, highlighting interconnectedness. So if you are, for example, feeling bad or anything, the people around you will feel it and they will be affected as well. And sometimes, that negative energy that you have sometimes manifest, and sometimes you are not aware of it, and sometimes you don't realize that other people are being affected by this negative energy that you have. So if you have negative feelings, ill feelings, no matter how much you try, or even though you don't want others to be affected or to feel it, sometimes the
It will
energy
manifest,
just,
yeah.
yeah,
The energy just manifests, I
yeah, you
guess.
can't hide it. You might not be able to say something, but sometimes just one look in your eyes, because the eyes are the window to your soul. Other people, especially those people who cares for you, would feel that. uh Funny and insight 3.54 and 40. So it's like a version of
Versions, yeah.
ChatGPT. Funny and insightful. Oh, we have something similar in India. Even though the idol is small, it's famous across kingdoms. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's always nice to learn similar proverbs from different cultures.
Mm-mm. Jimmy John, yeah, don't be a drag. Hoy, that's a boomer slang.
Okay, I didn't know that that's a boomer slang because I only came
Yeah.
across that slang recently.
Yeah, don't be a drag. I've heard this before. Don't be a
I
drag.
mean, yeah, it used to be takes a more literal meaning, but right now because of current identity politics, it takes a whole new different what
Yeah, meaning.
connotation.
Yeah. Yeah, hoy, that's a boomer. I like that.
I like the
It's
hoy.
very Pinoy, the
Very Filipino.
hoy.
Yeah, very Filipino.
So yeah, so you might wonder what's the origin for this idiom. So this comes from Filipino family-oriented culture where collective well-being is prioritized. So the metaphor likely stems from the physical reality that even a small injury affects the entire body, a concept relatable in close-knit communities. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
common in communities like us, which are very what
Yeah.
community oriented
Mhm. And yeah, it's also it can also be connected to our culture of bayanihan.
or collectivist mindset.
Yes, because if all of you are there carrying the load, it's lighter, but if you are feeling bad, then you have to give up, then everybody would feel the additional baggage,
Wait.
yeah, the additional weight because you gave up, kind of like that. Next would be number 5, idiom. Pagkahaba-haba man ng prosesyon sa simbahan din ang tuloy. Oh, this idiom is romantically related. So the English translation of this is, no matter how long the procession, it still ends at the church. But of course, this is too literal in the translation. But this would suggest that in spite the delays or detours, things will reach their inevitable conclusion, often in the context of course, romance leading to marriage. So, for example, you were in a relationship for 5-10 years,
Long
and then
engagement.
yeah, long engagement, and then you broke up, and then after many years you saw each other again, and then you got back together, and then another 5 years had come, and then a lot has already happened, and then at the end of the day you still ended up together, you got married, and happily ever after.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, this is something that is being related to, like, people would say when they know a couple who have been through a lot of challenges in life, the relationship have been tested by time, um and yet at the end of the day they still ended up together, they got married, and they lived happily ever after, just like a fairy tale. Yeah, doomed. All roads lead to Rome. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Oh,
that's
John Kelly. Yes. Jose Cabo, blessed day po. Watching lang po. Sure, Jose, thank you for being there. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Funny and insightful. It's like you don't have wait for Thanksgiving to know what would happen to the turkey.
yeah, similar to that.
Yeah.
Similar in connotation and context.
Jimmy John, I used to call my anniversary parole hearing day. Why?
Well, what's a parole hearing day? I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. It's
I have
like,
I have so
what's
many questions.
yeah, I was thinking, what's parole? Parole is
Because
like you are being forgiven.
yeah,
So in anniversary, it's like it's your chance to be forgiven by your wife and start over again. Is that it, Jimmy John?
or your partner.
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you? What were your sins back in the day
Yeah, like every
that
year,
constitutes you having to be paroled?
every anniversary. That's when recently released criminals go through a review for extending their probation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. You're in prison, you're up for parole if granted. Oh,
Oh, okay.
so it's more of like you are the ones, or you are the ones who call the shots, or is it the wife? I think it's the wife.
It's always the wife. Anyone who's married knows that. Jose Cabo, salamat. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for sharing that in your Facebook. I was paroled years ago.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Oh, okay. I was laughing and then I didn't get it and now I get it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We didn't take it literally.
Yes.
Reason being because we're talking about idioms, so we
Yeah.
took that as a figure of speech.
Yeah. Jimmy John freedom. So how was it like, Jimmy John?
Yeah, to get the parole and to get the freedom.
Yes.
And it's always
Please,
nice.
please don't make it sound beautiful because we have Marky and funny and insightful here. don't word it in a way that would convince them to get that freedom. Please. It's like saying I took my wife to China for my 10th anniversary and tomorrow is the 20th anniversary and I have to bring her back. Okay. So for this idiom, it is inspired by Catholic religious processions common to the Philippines, of course, as I have mentioned earlier, especially during fiestas. This idiom reflects the cultural importance of marriage and faith. So it likely gained popularity during the Spanish era. Okay. So next would be number 6. Kung hindi ukol, hindi bubukol. So I'm not gonna read the English translation here, but the English equivalent to this is if it's not meant to be, then it will not happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So of course, it conveys acceptance of fate, suggesting that only what is destined for you will happen. And now I'm thinking, this is a very common question to me when I was like younger, when I was single. Like some people would ask me, do you believe in destiny?
Mhm.
Did you ask me that before when you were courting me?
I don't know. I probably did. Cringy, but I probably did.
Yes, like, do you believe in destiny?
Oh, jeez.
Super cliche.
So cliche and so cringy.
Who of you here, funny and insightful, Jimmy John, and to all the silent viewers, who of you here asked that to someone that you are interested?
Or romantically inclined. Or it doesn't have to be romantically inclined.
Yeah, maybe just your friends. Who of you have asked this question? Do you believe?
Probably said it to yourself. This is destined.
Jimmy John, the warden kicked me out. Aww.
You're probably a rabble rouser. Jimmy John.
More like you paid your debt to society. Yep, that's it. It was that. Funny. Yeah. Well, anyways, let's answer that question. Do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in destiny?
I don't know, because like I've been reading a lot of like what sorry, was it Stoic principles?
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a strong inclination towards surrendering to destiny. So in a way I would. And half of me as well would say no. But anyway.
For me, I don't know. We would never know. Yeah, right?
I mean, you're the
you would
captain of
never
your own
know.
ship. As the cliche goes, you are the captain of your own ship. So
And I think what we are right now is the product of our choices in the past.
product of our choices, of our experiences. So this path was laid out by us, by our prior choices, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Like for me and Marky, we wouldn't be able to be together if I wasn't brokenhearted and if not for that security guard. Oh, maybe it was destiny because that security guard led me to law school.
Probably.
So the
So
story, yeah, go
so
ahead.
it's probably just a series of inconsequential events that you
Yeah,
think has no bearing, but down the
yeah,
line, if you look back into that, like
yeah.
butterfly effect, I guess.
Yeah, because when I got brokenhearted, I just wanted to be busy. And so I went to this school and asked the security guard, I don't have any plans to go to law school. I just want to study anything, just anything. And so when I went to this school, I asked the security guard, where's the grad school? So grad school is where you would, I'm pretty sure you know this, but for some who don't, grad school is where you would study master's degree. And so I asked the security guard, and the guard pointed me to the dean's office of the law school. And since that time, I don't really care what I would do. So when I was directed there, the assistant dean of the law school spoke to me. And then I just went with the flow. So maybe it's destiny because it's not really my choice. I was just going with
Probably
the flow.
what some forces, unseen forces in the universe led you to that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Ah, Jimmy John was like, "Oh, I do. She's from Leyte. Oh,
In
Leyte.
her early
My
30s.
father is from Leyte."
Yes. And do you want to mention your last name because it's very famous in
Yeah,
that
it's Tokmo.
yeah.
Apparently, that last name is derived from a species of birds. It's basically a spotted dove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny and insight. My marriage wasn't destiny, but more like chain reaction. 10 year later, everyday kaboom.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh, funny and insightful. No, we're not, but I am a law graduate. I have a Juris Doctor degree in the Philippines.
I'm not a law graduate. I just studied law because I'm lazy.
Yeah. Um you missed one
Yeah,
semester?
I missed one semester. I mean, I once wanted to be a lawyer, and then it's just one of those things that because you don't know where your path is heading, you just
Mm,
follow what society deems to be the definition of success.
yeah.
Because of course, in the Philippines, like probably in most developing communities or countries, it's either you become a lawyer or a doctor or an engineer. That's
Yeah.
the definition of a success. So to me, I thought being a lawyer was a definition of success back then. But
Mm.
then I realized I'm not the type of person who would like to do for a living. Like I feel like if you become a lawyer, it's like doing homework for a living, and I'm a lazy person,
Yeah.
and I just realized late.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it lead me to roads that I didn't realize that it was leading me into.
Yeah.
So no regrets, no regrets.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, of course, as I was saying, it's not really in my dream to become a lawyer, but I was just led there. And I wasn't really paying attention when I was in first year, but then it grew on me since I already have a love life
Uh-huh.
in there. So I just continued and finished because I already started it, and I'm the type of person who always want to finish what I've started. So yeah. John Kelly, I made a prayer, forgot to help me find someone. It happened later that afternoon.
Oh, you must be a romantic, John Kelly. And I wish both of you, John Kelly and Jimmy John, find your both of your destinies
Mm-hmm.
and find the love of your life.
Mm, yeah. Yep. Okay. You don't choose your destiny chooses you. I'm still waiting on the lady girl to call me.
Oh, I wish it calls you.
Yeah. Well, for all the right reasons, law isn't an area where love blooms. Imagine two lawyers loving each other. Oh, I like your section. I love your Again, funny and insightful playing with the algorithm.
Yeah, playing with beating the algorithm. And also, yeah, if both of your lawyers imagine the argument.
Yeah. Anyways, um, okay. Number 7 idiom. What? No, no,
We
Jimmy
both study
Chan.
law. We
We,
both
yeah,
study
we
law.
we studied law.
But back in the Philippines, in order for you to become a lawyer, you need to pass the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a
apart,
month-long bar exam.
yeah, so you need to pass a month-long bar exam. So it's so strenuous.
Mm.
Like apart from you having to study 4 years of in a
Pre-law.
university pre-law, another 4 years for the study of law, and then you would have to review and then pass the bar.
Yeah.
Which is surprisingly, when we arrive here in Canada, it's a whole different story.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
was
bar to
different.
speak of.
Well, it depends on the
Oh,
province.
it depends on the
Yeah,
province, but here in Alberta, Western Canada, there's no bar.
yeah. Okay, because the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith came to mind.
Oh, they were both assassins though. I love that movie though. I love that
Yeah.
movie. I remember that movie.
Nowadays, I pass by the bar on a daily basis.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Just passing the bar.
Yeah, because we have a reassuring inside joke about passing the bar. Because when someone like passes the bar and becomes a lawyer, we send our congratulations,
Yeah.
congratulations on passing the bar. But in our case, because like me for instance, I just passed the bar.
Yeah. Anyways, number 7 idiom. Ang taong nagigipit sa patalim kumakapit. So, Giovanni, me too. Yeah. So yeah, for this idiom, it's the English translation is a desperate person clings to a knife. Again, please don't take it
I
literally.
mean, it's of course it's connotative.
Yes.
Like imagine someone clinging to a knife.
Yes. But if you are in a dire situation, you would take those risky measures just to survive that certain
Yeah,
situation.
so it connotates that a person who is stuck in a hard and rock place,
Mm-hmm.
hard in a rock play or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
English is not my first language, sorry. You're most likely to, you're most inclined to do desperate
Mm-hmm.
measures
Yeah.
or
What's
actions that are not thought of.
yeah? What's this DEFCON 5? What's that?
I don't. I know the reference, but emergency probably. DEFCON 5.
Funny and insight. Oh, we have something similar, but it's a tongue twister. Try reading it. This is hard. Alalula kuruthiki chulalula kadario. Can you
Koratiki
kurat
Cholalula Kadario.
ka? Do you
Kaada.
read it? Do you read it per syllables like kaa dario?
Yeah, we just butchered your language. Funny.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, anyways, for that idiom, the origin is likely from the harsh realities of poverty and survival in the Philippines, where people in extreme situations might take drastic actions. And the imagery of a knife symbolizes danger and urgency. So yeah. So example, if someone resorting to crime due to poverty might be described with this idiom. So yeah. DEFCON 5 is when they launch Maverick on Cat 4.
Is that a Top Gun reference, maybe? Probably, I would say so.
Which means a tribe's woman will know where exactly the firewood is.
Oh. I feel like I prefer your idiom. Your tongue twister better because it's more edgy.
Yeah. Yeah. Tribe's woman will know where exactly the firewood is.
Oh, Top Gun, yeah. Exactly.
Gotta
Top
go
Gun.
rescue Ice.
Oh, speaking of Ice, didn't like the actor who played Ice, Val Kilmer, just died recently?
Oh. Okay. Next idiom, kapag puno na ang salop, kailangan ng kalusin. Hindi, I'm not familiar with this idiom.
I think I came across that. It's actually a title of one of the movies of our famous actor Fernando Poe Jr.
Ah,
Yeah.
when the jar is full, it needs to be emptied.
Wow.
Yeah, he passed. Which means she will do anything to get the firewood if it comes to making a fire and feeding her children. Oh, yeah, I like this one better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more meaningful and it's more.
It's rooted in maternal desire,
Yes.
maternal love.
John Kelly, yes. Val did die not long back.
Oh, yeah.
Funny and inside defense condition, DEFCON. Okay. So, let's see here. One moment. Okay, next idiom. Or yeah, we were talking about that one earlier.
Yeah.
So the meaning of that, like when the jar is full, it needs to be empty. The meaning is that it is addressing a situation before it overflows. So often used to caution against letting problems escalate. So maybe if you are like super angry and you should not like bottle it up. Am I right?
Or probably don't let yourself, don't let your emotions get the best of you.
Yeah. So like if you are super angry, you have to let it out because it will hurt you in the end if you don't express what you feel, kind of like that.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah, it is based on the traditional Filipino salup, or a container for rice. This idiom draws from everyday life in agricultural communities where managing resources is critical. It reflects practical wisdom. Jimmy John, yeah, my daughters emptied my piggy bank many times for shopping. Okay. A full pot will spill water. Yeah. Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah. Okay. Next idiom. Huli man daw at magaling na ihahabol din. So, though late, if done well, it can still catch up. So, the meaning, even if you start late, quality effort can still lead to success.
That's probably the favorite idioms of procrastinators like me, I would say. Or procrastinators in any part of the globe.
So we have this folk story, the monkey and the
rabbit and
the rabbit.
turtle.
Yeah, the rabbit and the turtle. Would you like to say that story?
I think it's a universal story because I know it was originally from a Greek philosopher, Aesop. Yeah.
Yeah, could be related. Like all that's done well ends well. Yeah. Yeah. Very related. But yeah. Do you wanna tell the story or we'll pass on it?
I'll probably pass on it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that all our gentlemen here is aware of that. What was that? A parable?
Yeah.
A parable, babe.
Yeah.
Or Aesop? Yeah, Aesop story about the turtle and the rabbit trying to race each other. Slow and steady wins the race. Yada yada yada.
Yeah. Rabbit is kind of complacent, sleeping because the turtle is still far. Oh, the rabbit and turtle gets into a race and turtle hires an assassin and takes the rabbit out.
That is a Zack Snyder version. Fun, insightful. That is the modern gritty version of that story.
Yeah. So yeah, you know about this. Okay, number 10, the last one. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, the last one. Ang batang sinungaling kinukutuhan. This is not in our language, so sometimes I can't relate to it because I'm not familiar with the idiom. But it says that um, a lying child gets lice.
It's asinine. Doesn't make sense, but anyway, Filipino idioms. Who am I to judge? I'm a Filipino.
Yeah, it just says dishonesty leads to consequences. So yeah,
And why does the lies factor into dishonesty?
that's the that's the consequence.
So going by that idiom, I'm probably the most honest person because I'll never get any lies. What the hell? Womp womp.
um, Jimmy Jan, that's how Ninja Turtle came about.
Exactly. The story about the Master Splinter.
Sam, what's the time there? It's 11 p.m.
11:04 p.m.
Thursday.
Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah. This is why no one should look up my search history.
I mean, to be fair, no one should be looking up anyone's search history because
a lot will be revealed about you.
yeah, exactly.
Sam, an empty mind is devil's workshop. Yeah. Yeah. I think I would agree to that. Like, um, I need to have something to worry about. Otherwise, I'm gonna create a problem for myself.
Or overthink.
I'm gonna create a problem for myself so that I have something to worry about.
Mhm.
Maybe it's like especially for those who are used to having something to think about.
Preoccupied.
Yeah.
Oh, John is capping the night off. Thank you so much, John, for making the conversation more fun.
Thanks mga tao.
Thanks mga tao. I love that. I love that. I will. Jimmy John is an honorary Filipino.
That's the first time that I've heard of that like combination of words.
Yeah, I probably
Like
use
English
that.
and like Taglish.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I like it.
I like it. I probably use that in every chance I get.
You know what, Jimmy John, if you use that in the Philippines, a lot of people will laugh in a positive way and they will
Yeah.
love you for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks mga tao. Okay, so I always delete my search history.
Yeah, but unfortunately, nothing stays deleted in the internet.
Funny and insightful. We have something similar. Tiger, lied the child, and when actually Tiger came, no one came running type of stuff.
Oh, it's probably like the boy cried wolf, that
Mm.
parable about the boy cried wolf. Similar,
Yeah.
I would say.
Johnny Kelly, I once read on a poster, never play leapfrog with a unicorn.
Jesus. Thanks for the mental image, John Kelly.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we have tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was a solid, 2-hour discussion?
No, just an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
And if you use that phrase, you'll get scallops for local rates and not for foreigner rates. Yeah, and any other products in the Philippines.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, especially in touristy areas. If you have a Filipino companion, stay away and let the Filipino companion do the negotiation.
Yeah. Do the haggle for
Yeah,
you.
because even if it's a Filipino, if they know that it's being accompanied by a foreigner, then chances are you will still not get the best rate.
Yeah, you're probably getting what? Dupe. What's the word?
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you so much, everybody. It's been a great live stream tonight. And we appreciate, as always, everybody, especially those who keep our comment section busy. Until tomorrow, what is the book you people are currently reading?
I'm not a book person, but I'm trying to get into this one.
Yeah.
I don't know, random classics. The reason being because there's a movie that is set to come out next year. A faithful adaptation, which is classic Greek mythology or Greek story. So yeah.
For me, I can't remember the title. The book is in the car. I always read that every time we are in a long drive just to pass the time. But it's more about short stories, um, like interviews.
Yeah, definitely not law.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, interviews, like inspiring quotes um, of the Oprah show from the past.
So basically, just self-help
Yeah,
books.
self-help books. Yeah. So yeah, again, thank you so much for those who haven't yet. Please subscribe to our channel. You know, our number of subscribers lately is not really growing. It's like it will add and then suddenly it will go down again back to the original number and then go up. I don't know what's wrong.
YouTube is playing tricks on us.
Yes, or it could be that
Anyway, but
yeah.
nonetheless, we enjoy doing the live because we feel like lately there has been a healthy amount of discussion
Yes.
with our friends here. So yeah,
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, thank you and I hope to see you again in our next live stream.
good
Bye.
night,
Good
everyone. Sleep
night.
well.